All right, Todd's back. We had another great weekend, and we got a little speed bump coming, and then another great weekend.
So, aside from being on a boat in the middle of the summer and running into an occasional fog bank, I mean, when that happens, like, you can't see anything. It's like whiteout, you know? This is the densest fog that I've kind of driven in.
Was because
it was
we
insane.
talked about it at 4:30. Like, I know how to get to work because I've been coming here for 3 decades,
Right.
but I couldn't have found my way to work this morning if I didn't know how to get here.
It was super, super thick.
It's like soup this morning. So, yeah, I mean, and it's kind of widespread. Like, there it is. It's not easy. I mean, you saw the Casco Bay Bridge right before that. Well, maybe you didn't see the Casco Bay Bridge. I don't, you know what I'm trying to say. Just be careful this morning. Give yourself some extra time. Visibility below a quarter of a mile at the Portland Jetport. You don't see that often. Lewiston's a quarter mile. Waterville the same. Rockland's a quarter of a mile. A little lighter right now at the airport in Bangor at BIA. So maybe that's a little trend. A lot of us will be in the fog, though, till 9 a.m. Temps are in the 40s. Some frost up in the mountain valleys, down to around 32. High pressure, which gave us the sunshine, beginning to retreat now. And here comes the next system. It's another slow mover, and it has similarities and characteristics like the one we got on Friday. And you know what happened? A lot of drainage issues, some flooding problems on the rivers and streams, a lot of heavy rain. More of that's coming. A slower commute this morning again from the fog, and be careful, a lot of leaves too at intersections. If you brake a little late, it might be a little slick there. Midday, fog will thin and lift and try to burn back to the coastline. In some places, though, I want to caution you, it's going to be unsuccessful. Like, don't count on a lot of sunshine today unless you live across the northern half of the state. That's where we will have a fair amount of sunshine. Scattered showers possible late this afternoon and this evening for southern and western areas, but I think the majority of Maine stays rain-free until around midnight tonight, and look what's coming in. A lot of yellows and oranges, more rounds of heavy rainfall. So in the sunshine, warm spot like Millinocket, like Calais, like Caribou, hitting the low 60s. But to the south and west where it's cloudier, it's upper 50s, which is seasonably cool for this time of the year. So after midnight tonight, heavy rainfall, and we'll have it for tomorrow morning's commute too. So another challenge for you on Tuesday morning. Downpours around and some temporary street flooding issues around parking lots and some of those overpasses too. And then that band and that stripe of heavy rainfall starts to stall over down east areas and gets recharged. And we'll keep the heavier rain going tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. That's where I think the heaviest rain will fall, down east Maine, including Bangor. Right now only spitting out about an inch of rainfall, but I could see about 1 to 3 inches with locally higher amounts in all of these areas, and maybe an inch or slightly more for southern and western ones. So definitely some drainage flooding issues with the leaves clogging up the drains. And in down east Maine, we're going to have to watch the rivers and streams because that would be 2 big rain events in a row. And that's why the Weather Service has another flood watch up for places like Bangor and Brewer and Ellsworth and Bar Harbor too. And that's up until Wednesday morning. After that, things look real good for the second half of the week. Marine forecast sees 3 to 4, southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Chance for a shower or two this afternoon and evening. Otherwise, lots of clouds, high temperature 55 to 60. Tomorrow it's wet again with rain heavy at times in the morning, tapering off for the afternoon, 60. And then for the second half of the week, it's much, much better. We actually get a dry stretch Wednesday through Friday. Cool at first Wednesday through Friday in the 50s. And then over the weekend, look at that. Actually looks kind of warm. I mean, you know, it's all relative.
For this time of year,
exactly.
That's fabulous.
I mean, if I said 60s in late August, that's cold, okay? But this is October.
Yeah.
And you get 68 or so, upper 60s, that's pretty good.
That's a beach day.
Good fire pit weather, too.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right.